Hello everyone, and welcome to this audio podcast. This audio podcast is part of the Medulla Dossier series. This audio podcast as part of a Labostix Vortex. This audio podcast as part of a Bulletin Brick and Brack. This audio podcast as part of a Storm Labostix production. This audio podcast will have a little bit in around the implications for practice in around in around the works peer-reviewed works from 2014 in around works around peer-reviewed works from 2014 and the RPSG. So online implications for practice. Online tech has become ever more advanced with novel uses for e-health, for example, and social media and social media emerging. One of the main implications for prospective practice is that the RPSG can potentially help patients, carers, parents, guardians, and health professionals understand a number of important topics regarding CKDs, aligned to the varying the varying aspects of the disease. And using the RPSG may also support further understanding on how patients with CKD and carers adopt different strategies in times of uncertainty. Certainly, the understanding of strategies, for example, in around a different sort of strategies have become more central to healthcare, more central to healthcare. Where as viewed from works looking at looking at sort of in around the specialty of neuroendocrinology, for example. It can be a factor. It can be a factor in influencing important healthcare outcomes. That draws this audio podcast to a close. Audio podcast as part of the Medulla Dossier series. This audio podcast as part of a Labostix Vortex. This audio podcast as part of a Bulletin Brick and Brack. This audio podcast as part of a Storm Labostix production.